Welcome everybody to a very special episode of Lunchbucky. Today we have a very special guest, Santa Claus.
Oh.
And also, we don't have that piece of shit Ed here. So, not only do we have the Santa Claus, but finally we can have an episode where it's just me, the star. So, Santa, how are you doing today?
Milk.
Oh, thank you.
You not thirsty?
Alright, no. I appreciate it, but see, milk is not good for my stomach. You want to take your first drink?
A man's thirsty for some milk.
Oh, Santa, you never change, do you? Do you? It says here, in my book of everything about Santa, that you are a notorious drunk. Would you like to clarify about that?
I mean, Santa only drinks milk for the holidays.
Do you know what a White Russian is, Santa?
Yes, a White Russian, I believe, is vodka and milk, if I'm not mistaken.
And it says here, half of that drink is your favorite drink. So is it easy to assume that you enjoy White Russians?
Yeah, I was told that this would be an entirely friendly interview.
I'm just trying to get something out in the open because they say you are jolly. We don't know exactly what jolly means, but I hear it means drunken bastard. So I just want to make sure you're not a drunken bastard.
Look, jolly of course means that we are happy.
No, that's
And we all have our own ways of being jolly, don't we?
Unfortunately, that's true. So, are you ready for the interview?
I love that.
Is it because it's virgin you seem to be struggling with it?
What?
So, why do you choose milk and cookies?
I didn't choose milk and cookies. In a sense, the milk and cookies chose me. I think it's because it's really cheap and everyone had it.
But water? Wine? Bread? There's so many different options you could have chose.
Are cookies not just bread with a little more sugar?
And chocolate in them.
You know, you gotta keep going.
So what is your favorite cookie?
It's a busy evening. My favorite cookie. My favorite cookie actually, she works over at a place called the Candy Cane over at the North Pole, if you know what I mean.
Santa, I thought this was going to be a serious interview. If you dally on again, I will have to stop this. But please continue.
So, ginger snap.
I love it with ginger snap.
Yeah, you know, she works down there next to Cookie.
Cookie and ginger snap, my favorite girls. Now here's something that everybody asks. I didn't want to start too early, but you know what? Let's get it out in the open. How do you deliver presents all in one night?
Well, you see, and there's always been many theories, but to put it simply, there are more than one Santa Claus around the world.
So you're saying right now that you are not the Santa, but a Santa.
I am the Santa, but I'm the Santa for this specific region.
So is it like a hive mind, or are you your own individual person?
But we're all people. We all,
No. We are all people, but we don't all think the same.
You're right, because no, we are not a hive mind. We are not Santa as a species or an entity.
That's what I thought.
We are Santa. No, not an entity. I'm not certain how your people function.
Your people?
Yes?
Huh.
But
doesn't even know where her people are.
hive minds No. It's more like a company. You know, Santas, you see them all the time, mall Santas, Santas out there ringing a bell on the street, or...
So you're not a magical entity, but more of a businessman? Employee? A slave? What are you, Santa? And why are there so many of you?
I'm a professional. And there are so many of me for the same reason that that you asked. It's because there are a lot of deliveries to be made. And it's only one night to get it done. So if you want to be a real Santa, because like I said, you've got your Santas all over the place, but you think of it like getting a gig. You know, you can't just show up and be granted all the power to slip into chimneys in people's houses and provide them with gifts and toys and take their food and drinks. It's a fun time, but not everyone can be trusted. So there's a process. Vetting, of course, but also you got to get yourself noticed. Think of it like an open mic or a college gig for a growing comedian. You have to go out there and show what you're made
houses?
of. No, you
don't.
You be the mall Santa.
Huh.
Or other Santa gigs. Those are your open mics.
So what you're saying is right now,
noticed,
Tim Allen is wrong when he killed Santa. That is not how you become a Santa, is by killing one?
Oh, I'm not at liberty to say, but I would like to put it out there that we at the industry of Santa are not a fan of Tim Allen.
Oh, shots fired at Tim Allen from Santa Claus. Not the Santa Claus, but a Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Then who's... Wait.
They are also the Santa Claus.
Ah.
We Santa Claus.
I know you didn't want me to bring up the drinking again, but have you ever drunk and sledded? I'm not trying to shame you right now, but it does seem fun. Especially when you get really jolly, your face gets flustered, you go out for a nice drive with the wind hitting your face, maybe you puke on some
a cold
children.
breeze to bring down the blood pressure, so you say? Of course, but the reindeer do most of the driving for you, and nowadays with technology as it is, Tesla makes the new sleighs.
Tesla?
Tesla makes the new sleighs.
How did we not get that? What? Alright, someone's fired. So Tesla.
Yeah, Elon,
the Twitter guy?
I don't really speak bird.
Dude, what the fuck's an Elon? Sounds musky.
Oh, Lord.
Still got like 27 more.
I have no idea what I was saying anymore.
About Elon, about the sled?
Oh, right. They're self-driving. We don't even need the reindeer anymore. The sound of the paws on the rooftop, that's just technology pattering when you land.
I guess, it saves on overhead having to feed 8 reindeer. Or however many Santas there are. So each individual Santa... So how do you get your reindeer, actually? Do they get provided to you, or... Do you have
certainly. They're what do you call a baby deer?
a deerlet?
Fawn.
Thank you. Our producer says a fawn.
Is it in my beard?
I don't see it, but I can't see shit. My eyes are fogged up.
Good cookies.
What bread? Let's shame it.
Tastes like grain and sugar. Just the way I like it. Wash it down with some good milk. Where's the beard hole?
Ew. That mustache is going to be soppy. Now you know how I feel half the time.
question?
Do you deliver to aliens?
That wasn't the question, but you're definitely getting a gift this year.
What do you mean me?
Sorry, the cookie.
Wait, Santa. What do you think I am?
I mean, depending on your nationality, everyone's an alien somewhere.
I'm an American citizen, so I'm definitely not an alien in any form.
Oh, I am.
An American can go to any country and they belong, because we're Americans.
Milk?
No, thank you. I actually brought my own.
Your own milk. Is there something...
Oh god, no. Never touched the stuff. This is Anal Blast the energy drink. Gives me that fighting edge, just in case things go south.
South enough to blast the anal glands?
I can't see! So you think I'm an alien?
No, I never said you were an alien.
Well, when I said do you deliver to aliens, you said you're getting a present this year.
Oh, I thought you said, do I deliver to Allens? You're not Tim Allen.
I gotta continue this.
You know, I think someone is getting fired.
Alright, let's just move on.
I think there's a cookie in my beard.
Next question.
Of course.
What happens if a child sees you?
Men in Black technology.
You just wipe their brains?
It's a mild form of hypnosis and anesthesia.
Just to make them forget everything?
But, you know, it's easier to just call it Men in Black technology. People get it.
But after years of having this technology, why now do you finally come true to all these why do you come with all these answers to tell everybody? Why did you take on this interview if you guys worked so hard to be secret? Sorry if I'm getting a little bit too personal. I've wanted to meet you for a long time.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The fires of the Yule log brought back some memories.
Good ones?
Of course, everything's jolly with Santa.
You drunken bastard, don't you lie to me. Who hurt you?
You know, now I remember your question. You see, the reindeer, we used to keep them. You think about puppy mills, it was fawn farms. You know, you just had to keep breeding them.
So what do you do when they get old? Do you retire them, or...
Venison.
Oh.
You know, there's a lot of mouths to feed at the North Pole.
So that probably explains where you get the money from some of these endeavors. By selling off the meat.
Oh no, we're an entirely self-sufficient community.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So do all the Santas live together at the North Pole, or is it like a National Guard thing where, you know, instead of every other weekend, like once every Christmas they show up for 2 weeks to get ready for deployments of presents?
You know, we spend most of our time on logistics, plotting our own routes, monitoring. We have a little help with that, but you gotta keep the elves in line sometimes. Oh, I remember after the...
So wait, elves do exist?
It's a job title.
So elves are just normal people, or...
Elves are people. Yeah.
Are they paid like people?
Absolutely, they all get livable wages. You know, think like mining scrip. You know, they spend it. They get scrip. They bring it to the scrip store, and they exchange it for the goods and wants needed to carry on.
So indentured servitude.
Well, when you're a clone, how much freedom do you really need?
So they're clones?
Yes.
Well, that erases that question. I didn't know if there were dark elves. I've heard rumors of drow. I didn't know if they're true. But if they're all just clones, then where the fuck are the drow?
Krampus.
Oh god!
They were with Krampus.
We should interview him next. Yeah, we ain't getting him.
He's kind of a rock star.
Out of the budget. So why do you say ho ho ho?
I mean, at this point, I think it's just a bit of a trademark, a slogan, as you would.
Just started off something, you're just taking the torch from somebody else.
Oh god, that's a good cookie.
Settle.
Yeah, you know, it's company policy. You gotta have something recognizable. You gotta have a brand.
That's great. So Santa, if the toys are made in the North Pole, why do they all say made in China?
There is, in China, this really large pole up at the most northern region. Yeah, that's where the factory's located, underneath.
So it's at the North Pole
In China.
in China, North Pole, China.
Yes.
Got it.
And just because it bothers them, we just so you know, in China, we deliver all products made in America. I love watching you laugh at that thing. It's so fucking stupid.
I wish I didn't laugh at that. That was good.
You can always redo it.
It's so fucking stupid.
We could always...
Try it again. Take two.
No, leave it. I fucking love it. There's nothing serious about this.
Now, Santa, why do you wear the color red? Are you a communist?
Ooh.
No, it's just it's another company policy. You see, yeah, it wasn't always. We didn't always have Tesla sleighs. You know, the reindeer weren't always as well trained. We didn't always have such good navigation systems. And sometimes Santas had accidents. Santas like their white Russians. We've established that. You know, and you gotta keep it cold. You know, keep a little extra snow drizzled in there. A little bit of that winter dust for energy. You know, get you through the night. But yeah, not every Santa was as good a driver as this Santa. I mean, ho 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 ho. So yeah, it's good to have red in the event someone might find you laying around in the snow somewhere.
Okay.
It stands out.
When we get to the red. But what if you're bleeding? Then they can't tell if you're bleeding because of the red.
There's a lot of white.
Where? I'm sorry, I'm colorblind.
Are you shade blind?
What's a shade? The thing you put on lamps?
No, it's actually a dark spirit.
I don't believe in spirits. They scary.
They believe in you.
I wish somebody would. My mother doesn't.
I believe.
What the fuck was that?
Was there a no touching roll? Would you like to sit on Santa's lap?
No, Santa.
Now, careful. We need to talk to HR about this. You gotta
You
be
want-
careful when you ask him to sit on your lap like that.
Alright,
I forgot my hat. Jamie, my hat. Jamie, my hat.
That just rolled.
All right, so can we start this over?
Interview?
Of course. I have 364 days to get it right.
So Santa.
Was that?
Huh? Santa. Are you a Christian?
I'm not religious. No.
So you do not believe in the Jesus Christ?
The one and only Savior of the Jews? No.
Huh. Interesting.
Is it?
So if you don't believe in Jesus, does that mean you're You don't believe in angels?
My mother was an angel.
She a good woman or is she actually an angel?
Also, yes.
You confuse me, sir. Well, my next question was, how are you so old when it goes against the Bible? But if you don't believe in the Bible, your age doesn't matter.
I'm 27.
What? You're that old? Huh. This is not in my notes. This is, the book's empty, like... This is not in my notes.
Wait. What do you mean that old? You said that like I should be younger.
It's okay, so next question. Are you bald? See, I've never seen you without the hat before this. So I didn't know.
About all of the hair?
I thought it was a wig. It's too nice.
You know, I work very, very hard on maintaining this look. You know, I hear that I have hair like a snowy Bob Ross.
That's beautiful. Do you want to plug anybody?
My wife.
Wait, do you all just fuck Mrs. Claus? Is it like a Smurf kind of thing, or is there like many Mrs. Claus?
We all have our Mrs. Claus, but there was one time at one of the after parties one year where you gotta be careful with those elves. I think they got a little too rowdy. This elf orgy started, and I didn't see Mrs. Claus for 2 weeks. That's my line.
What a whore. Can we say that? No?
I can. What a whore.
I'm doing my blouse. What is it about children sitting on your lap that you enjoy?
Their joy. I don't like the implication of your question.
I'm not implying anything, but we have pulled up the logs, and there is your name on the Epstein logs, saying that you did visit Epstein Island. Did you let children sit on your lap there, Santa?
That was a different Santa.
Oh, it was the Santa, but not
and that was, I promise you, that was handled internally.
So it was a different Santa that went to Epstein Island.
Absolutely.
And
That was a different Santa that went to Epstein Island.
Okay, and we just have to believe that the Santa is now no longer a Santa? Or is he just moved to a different division of Santa?
Well, it's like, you know, you asked about my age earlier. We're not some, ever-living beings. We're just hired and retired, same as any other. So that was just a different employee, so to speak, who went well out of the guidelines of the company, and it was handled.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So what's your favorite color?
Red, green, white?
That's a French flag? Or there's blue in it? In France? You Belgium. Belgian.
It's the colors of Christmas.
Oh, never tried this stuff. You got any favorite movies?
You know, I do love that scene in The Christmas Story where that kid gets shot in the eye.
Never seen it.
I really like the Santa Claus series. It's just not that easy to get the job.
The Tim Allen one?
Yes.
Does Tim Allen take a lot of jobs from Santa?
I feel like Tim Allen takes a lot of jobs from people that don't deserve to have that done to him by him. You know, like good acting roles.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he did good.
Or bad sitcoms.
I think he was okay as Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, what? The voice? Did you forget Tim Allen was...
Tim Allen was Buzz Lightyear?
A Star Command. Yes.
Well, this is news to me.
Oh, well, see, it's a one good role.
Probably because we didn't have to look at him.
Now, who has special clearance to fly over North Korea?
Not me.
Another division?
Absolutely.
Does that have to be a North Korean division?
I don't feel like we asked for much clearance.
So you guys just don't mess with North Korean children?
I didn't say that.
So who delivers to the North Koreans?
The North Korean Santa.
Oh, so but you're allowed to communicate with the North Korean Santa.
Well, we've never met. Like, maybe we've fraternized at an office party.
No, but what I'm saying is if somebody were to try to, say, get a hold of the Santa from North Korea and send them a specific present, could they deliver this specific present to the right person? What is your biggest delivery?
Can I make another sex joke, or have I done that too many times?
Santa, this is a children's show, so let's try to keep it PG-13.
This is an interview.
God, this is my show, okay? Look at me. This is my show, Santa.
Are you a child?
Santa, Eb is not here. This is my show. Until Eb gets back, this is mine. Okay, Santa?
This is your show?
No more problems. Till Eb gets back, you're mine. Alright, so Santa.
Santa.
You promote happiness and healthy living?
I promote that?
Do you?
No. I promote being nice to others.
So you don't think people should try to live healthy lives to be happy?
I eat milk and cookies 500 times in one night.
And then you decide to, what, sell out and try to join with Coke? And what, sell now sugary beverages to children all over the world just so they can get addicted to sugar? That way the companies can exploit that and keep kids addicted to sugar? All because they saw you drinking a Coke with a polar bear. Oh, and what's this about the polar bear? What's this about the polar bear coming out with allegations of racial slurs being said?
Well, on the subject of the polar bear, I mean, they may have white fur, but they have black skin.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's scientifically true.
Listen, man, not in this day and age. Science doesn't matter, it's feelings. So if they say they felt triggered, and you want to say something about the black-skinned white polar bears, on top of selling sugar to children.
They give me the sugar.
Do you see the high rise in diabetes?
You gave me sugar.
I didn't leave these. You brought these.
Alright, I really didn't think he was going to call me out on that one. I don't know what gave me the impression that he wasn't going to hit me with another one. After all of this bullshit.
I was actually expecting to be like, wait, I didn't bring it in the fuck. What the fuck? So Santa, where do you like to go to vacation?
Here.
What is that?
China.
Didn't you like to wear red? Are you a communist?
Why does your globe say Union of Soviet Socialist Republics?
It's an old globe, okay? We found it in the trash. It looks nice though, don't it?
Are you a communist?
I'm the interviewer here. You're the interviewee here. You don't ask questions. I ask questions. You shut up. Another ethical question. Santa.
Me.
Why do you deliver M-rated video games to children?
No, that's their parents.
Their parents ask for it?
Parents absolutely do write Santa on presents and take glory from me or give glory to me. Or you know, see what they've done here is they put the blame on old Santa here.
Right. So you guys don't make video games?
Oh God, no, because then we'd have to make a console.
You guys don't make consoles?
What would we call that?
A console?
Yeah, but would it be like the North Pole Soul? You know, I'm in delivery. I don't do advertising.
We need to talk to somebody. We have an idea for this. Like, just instead of, specific titles, they only come out with, like, Christmas-themed games, and only come out, like, you only sell, like, 15 games.
You call it the sleigh.
The sleigh. Is it going to be actually, like, in the shape of a sleigh with, like, a slot disc? Do we even need discs anymore?
We'll set it on rails.
Wait. Nah, we got computers nowadays.
Like sleigh rails.
Why don't we even make discs anymore? We have all online.
We'll make it a portable console, but it's not a handheld. It's actually on a sleigh. It follows behind you using that autopilot technology from Tesla.
That sounds like a lot of energy wastage. Is there any way to make this eco-friendly?
Solar panels?
That's a lot of solar panels. Radioactive material?
I use digital nowadays. Radio's too analog.
I'm done with this. Hey Santa, so where do you get all your coal from?
Well, Skooma, you see, I wasn't fully honest with you before. I wasn't dishonest. I may have omitted. I mentioned Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I mentioned those drow that you questioned. But you see, Krampus, he's down there in the mines, keeping those drow farming us up that coal. And you asked about just how we make our money. And I told you we're fully self-sustaining.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we power everything ourselves with that coal, and we still have a little left over to just leave that lumpy, dusty rock in place of a good gift for those little assholes who don't deserve nothing nice.
Actually makes a lot of sense, but what if they use the coal? Is that, like, against the standard, or...?
No, it just makes them more intelligent than the ones that get angry or cry.
Or what about the ones who use coal to burn houses down?
Well, see, therein becomes the problem of, do I give them more coal?
Yes.
And you know what? I'm only here to reward and punish those who are naughty and nice, not to dictate their actions.
Yeah,
So,
but like, rewarding and or punishing, aren't you
so
if
I give coal to the kid who uses the coal to burn things down and they enjoy doing that, should I not give them coal because that's a good gift?
Yeah, give them rubber coal, like fake coal.
That's why they switched to that shitty bubble gum that they make look like coal.
Huh?
You never got that in your stockings?
Well, that's not much of a punishment, then.
Do you even know what stockings are?
I have stalked before, but that was in the past.
We have said it before. Someone's getting fired. This man has already stated how excited he was to meet me, and I'm hearing stalker.
Oh, no, I didn't stalk you, Jeffrey. I've been...
This interview's over.
Wait, one last question.
Alright, you get one more. You get one more. Skooma.
Where is the clitoris? Is it fake like you?
Listen, you know what? I have connections with Gene Simmons.
Uh-huh.
The tongue guy.
Uh-huh.
I think he's the only one who really knows.
Can we get him on?
We're gonna go
he's
follow
available?
up with Gene.
He's Holy shit, yeah, we got all week.
I'll pull some strings.
Holy shit, that dude's doing nothing.
Hell yeah.
And, do you want to kiss me under the mistletoe before you go?
They brought that in quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a Merry Christmas to me.
Merry Christmas, all. Do you know what a white Russian is, Santa?
Yes, but there are Russians of many races, creeds, and colors. Yes, a white Russian is, I believe that is... a white Russian...
A white Russian is a white Russian, yes.
You know, now I remember your question. We used to get the reindeer. From, fawn was the word. Fawn was the word. We got our reindeer. Is the cookie just fall out of my beard again?
Fawn.
Yeah, if you think about it, no,
I can't see anything.
No, go on. Like a beard. Yeah, there's only one Krampus.
So he's real?
We're all real.
Are we real?
Are you?
I don't think so, man.
I'm not!
You're a fraud!
Oh, holy shit, I'm a liar.
Alright, back in character.
Ears. I hate that. There's a hair in here and it keeps, it's kind of like, this is gonna be all bloopers.
I believe in us.
Honestly, I feel like you should be angled more towards the camera because I'm really just getting the side of your face.
Yeah.
What face?
Exactly. I feel like you guys should be... Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Thank you, Jamie.
I want to restart this video. I don't know how much longer we have. It's only 8 hours.
What's that by you?
Huh?
No, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I'm glad my stupid probably didn't pick up.
Alright, rolling.
Where's the hole?
I'll help you find it. Yes.
Yeah, we're rolling.
On your belt. Trying to get a drinky poo.
Look, all things Santa like milk, even his belt.
Go dick his belt. Yep. Words escaped me, my friend.
My mother was a gentleman and a scholar.
So she can read.
Some?
Sounds like a witch. We should burn her.
Jesus. Wasn't expecting that.
You should always expect burning women. That is a stance I firmly stand on. Burn them at the stake. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Seriously, who arranged this interview? Carry on.
Oh, like the Catholics do?
They handle internal things differently by, they like moving around people's internal organs.
Oh, those poor boys.
Oh, fuck. That was, I tried to steer it left and I turned right back into the wall.
So where do you source your coal from to give to all the needy?
Needy? They're so needy that, yeah, they need this fuel to stay warm in the winter, you see.
So why do you give... Hey, Santa.
Hey, Skooma. So, why did you decide to become an interviewer when you're such an incompetent moron?
Because God hates me.
Yeah, fucking look at you. You know, you brought it up 3 times now. What the fuck are you?
You human? Are you really judging me right now?
Very much.
Are you really judging what I look like?
I'm questioning.
Holy shit, the microaggressions are now macroaggressions. And you really need to respect who I am as an individual. Just because I'm green, what? I got anime girl eyes.
Those are anime girl eyes?
I always thought they were.
Look, I'm telling you, My initial vibe was extraterrestrial when I got in here.
Okay. Okay.
But, let me just say, David Bowie wore it first, but you wear it better.
Thank you. But I'm a man.
Merry Christmas!